Time for Mr. Truck, reviewing the latest innovations for your truck and trailer.
Kent with MrTruck.tv. This is breaking news. We are at our new headquarters, our worldwide headquarters in Weld County, out in the Sandhills. And what's breaking news now is you've all heard of the Nikola Badger, the new truck that's electric and hydrogen fuel. And they're also developing a semi-tractor truck that is all hydrogen. And that's what's happening. They just announced today the pricing for it. So their base model electric, the electric truck sounds like it will start at $60,000. The hydrogen electric truck looks like around $90,000. That's what they told us today. These have been working on this. This company's around for 5 years. They're getting really close to doing something. I guess it's going to be 2022 before they start making the trucks. So now we just get to see pictures, renderings of it, what it does. But Trevor Milton announced today from Arizona, that's their new headquarters, is that the pickup truck will have a 300-mile battery capacity, and with battery and hydrogen goes up to 600 miles. And of course, it's putting out a lot of power. Like, we all know that electric motors put out 100% torque. So the torque numbers are pretty crazy. They're 980 torque, horsepower is 906, and that's peak, not running. The mid-range. But getting a lot of competition in the electric truck category. You've got the Hummer EV just came out. Ford's working on the F-150 electric, and you've already got Rivian and Bollinger, and of course Tesla's Cybertruck was announced not too long ago. So that's getting me a lot of people in there. But Trevor says that this thing will do 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds, which is these new. They're all going to be fast. It's going to be interesting. We'll out there drag racing our electric trucks in the future. But this new one from Nikola, the Badger, it will tow up to like 8,000 pounds, I guess, with a trailer. And it's a four-wheel drive, four-wheel independent suspension. So we're going to start seeing that happen. We knew it was coming. A lot of trucks have that in the half-ton class on the front end, but if this is going to be four-wheel independent suspension, that's going to be awesome. And we don't know exactly when it's coming out. It sounds like the pickup will be coming out in 2022. But the hydrogen's coming, and most of the infrastructure for hydrogen's in California, not much past that. And that's where they're a little pickier on emissions. So the semis, the ports, all that, they're going to try to clean things up there. And so they are doing. So California is building infrastructure, or has some of it in there now, for hydrogen. So now we just have to build it up for to handle the semis, tractor trailer rigs. But that's where you'll see it first. Just like a lot of electric vehicles were in California first, because they get so many credits for building electric vehicles out there. That's where some electric cars came from, is for the California market only. Well, now, of course, eventually we'll spread to the rest of the country. We'll get infrastructure built in for these semi-trucks and for the pickup trucks. If you can add the hydrogen to it, it's a cleaner fuel, and you double your range from the 300 miles to 600 miles on that the Badger pickup truck. It's going to debut in September. At least that's when we get a look at it. Maybe touch one, at least a prototype one. But that's the big news today. And the other news is we actually have the Suburban and Tahoe pricing now for 2021. I know it's what is it, February of 2020, and yes, we've got prices for 2021, which hopefully will be out this fall. But that's Suburban and Tahoe, and I will give you a link to that down below so you can look it all up, because there is so many things to look at. I mean, it's crazy the amount of numbers that are coming out. And then we know it has the 5.3 V8 gas as an option, the 6.2 V8 gas, and also the new Duramax 3-liter inline 6 turbo diesel. Well, these will be connected, at least most of them looks like will be connected to the 10-speed, but I'll get you that on there. That's the other breaking news, is that we don't have pricing for 2021. But that's what the engines are, and you go to that website and you'll be able to see the colors and all those different options, because it's neat to be able to see that. If you want to order one, or if you just want to see what you might be interested in later on in the fall when they come out, you can kind of pick everything you want now, and you can probably order them here pretty soon. I'd say in a few months. But I'm trying to see if it has 10-speed in all the engines, and I was trying to find that. It's got a mechanical mid-slip rear axle. It has Let's see what it tells me down here. It shows you all the torque and horsepower numbers, which is cool. And it somewhere will show you the transmissions. But this is a lot of stuff to sort through. And axle looks like a 323. This is a standard axle, so I'm sure they'll have a few other options in there with the engines. It's got integrated brake control. That makes me happy. It's got an advanced trailering system, so you get the the startup checklist for your trailers and all the trailer security alerts and trailer mileage and all that they've done to the 1500, the pickup truck, half ton. Hitch guidance with hitch view, and GM has gotten really good on trailers. Where they have the sticker in the door, where they have all the cameras all over the place. So I'm sure the new Tahoe and Suburban will also be all equipped for trailers and getting that done easily and safer. That's all coming. But yeah, look it up. I'm going to put the website on here so that you can take your time looking through it, because you don't need to listen to me read it to you for hours, because that's what it would take. So you can see the interior and the exterior and all the equipment groups, because you got to be able to decode all that so you can see what comes with what and what you might want. But that's available now on the internet. It is at the GMFleetOrderGuide.com, but you'll be able to see that on the screen. So that's the two breaking stories. The prices are out for the Nikola Badger, quite a name for that. And that's about all the details we'll have. We'll get more as we come along here, but I'll post as much information as I can on the web here on this video so you can look it over and see what you think. And that's our breaking news for today from our worldwide headquarters in the Sandhills of Weld County, Colorado. Mr. Truck here with another trailer accessory review. This time it's about trailer tires. Trailer tires are the bane of my existence. In the last 2 years I had 5 trailer tire blowouts. Each time it happens, it tears up a fender, cracks my clearance lights, demolishes my license plates. Trailer tires are so close together they throw nails at each other. And if you've trailered much, you know that trailer tires are not the best made. There's only a handful that are any good. And they're not as good as truck tires. So, I wanted a way to monitor my air pressure and my heat on my trailer tires, so I know when something's about to happen. Before it happens, it costs me a pile of money. Now you can know what you can't see. Real-time tire pressure and temperature. There's a low battery alarm, a high pressure alarm, a low pressure alarm, high heat alarm. So I wanted one that would go inside the tire like they do on my truck. And I've tried those kind that just screw on your valve stem. They're about the size of golf balls. And of course, if you got a horse tied to the trailer, he'll paw it off or chew it off. And those are like 50 bucks a piece, so they're easy to get stolen too. Everything I was looking for was in this unit. The tire pressure unit's inside the tire, out of the way. Just one repeater on the trailer to amplify the wireless signal to the truck, and just a wireless receiver monitor in the truck.